The range is where reps are built. So if you're going to play a round of golf, many people first warm up at the driving range, right? And they'll try different things. They'll try different grips. They'll try different stances. And I'm going to tell you this. When I went for my first golf lesson, I walked into the place with my beautiful clubs that I don't deserve. See, bad mindset. I need help with my attitude there. I walk into the place, the golf pro comes over and looks at me and he goes, "Why are you here?" And I said, "To get better at golf." And he goes, "You got a $500 bag and $2,000 worth of clubs in there." And I said, "Oh, just wait, you'll see." So the first thing he had me do was take out my 7-iron. And he said, go take a bunch of shots. I just want to watch you for a little bit, right? So I did that. And mind you, I hit my 7-iron about 140 to 150 yards. So the golfers in the room, for a big, strong guy like me, is that good? No, it isn't. And I'm playing with buddies and friends that are half my size. And the club they hit for 150 yards is a 9-iron. And I can barely get 150 out of my 7-iron, right? So again, that mindset, here I am, they're 130 pounds and they're hitting the ball 40 yards longer than I am, right? And I'm a competitive guy. I'm like, I got to fix this. Hence the reason for the lessons, right? So I start swinging with that 7-iron. And then after about 10, 12 balls, he comes over, he repositions everything. He repositions the way I stand, the distance between my legs, where I'm standing, putting the ball in front of me. He repositions my grip completely. And then he says, "Go ahead, start swinging." How do you think it came out? How do you think it looked? Horrible. Golf's an uncomfortable sport to begin with. But now I'm totally doing the opposite of what I normally do. But I know what I normally do is not good. Right? So I'm bought in. I'm paying for this lesson. I'm bought in and I'm trying to do it, and it is not good. So I do that. I probably hit about 20, 30 balls. Then he says, "All right, big guy, take out the driver." I hadn't even hit the driver yet. I wanted to learn how to do it right before I did. So he goes, same thing with the 7-iron, just start whipping a couple balls out there. So I take about 10 to 12 shots, and I'm lining up, and he's laughing because the ball's going like this. And then, of course, he comes over and he repositions everything, just like he did with 7-iron. And now I'm ready to go. I'm excited. First shot with my brand new Cobra Rad Speed driver. I'm lining up. Mindset's good. This is going to be good. Right? I swing with the new grip, the new stance, the new everything. Miss the ball completely. Club hits the ground. Snaps off. Head of the club goes further than the ball. Right? I look at him. He goes, "I can fix that." Which he did, but my driver is now an inch shorter than it's supposed to be. Right? But that's okay. Right? The range is where your reps are built. That is where you get practice. That is where you are swinging over and over and over again. You're not going to take your practice swings during the game on the course. Right? As leaders, we must build space for repetitive, low-stakes practice for reinforcement with our teams. We need a driving range for our sales team.